Hey everybody, my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're drinking again. We're going to be doing a tag video, so I'm going to be doing the Booktuber wine tag, which started its life as the Booktuber cheese tag. This was created by Josh over at Literary Gladiators, and the idea is that you take a thing, he used cheese, and you break it down further and you list like specific types of that thing, and then you describe it, and then you come up with booktubers that you love that fit those descriptions. It'll make more sense as I do it, I swear. I was tagged by the lovely and wonderful Megan and Sue from Spinebreakers, who used beer in their version of this tag. I will link both of those videos in the description. I'm going to be using wine because I like wine and I like booktubers, and it just makes sense, doesn't it? I'm also drinking wine today. This is a Riesling, which is one of the wines that's on my list. It's also my personal favorite type of wine, so you know. Let's just get this party started, shall we? The first wine I have on my list is Moscato, which is a sweet and easy to drink white wine. It pairs really well with spicy food, and this is like somebody who's just really sweet and really approachable, but also, you know, has a little bit of spice, a little bit of sass, a little bit of pizzazz about them, and for that I'm recommending Courtney from Court the Reader. She's wonderful. She just like is really upfront, but she delivers all of her opinions with this genuine warmth and like always has a smile even when she's being really sassy, and I love her so much. The next wine I'm going to talk about is Gewürztraminer, and that is a sweet, spicy, often described as like a grown-up Moscato, but I don't really necessarily agree with that description. And it is made from one of the rarest and most undervalued wine grapes. And so for that, I'm going with a channel that I personally love so much, and that I also think is a rare gem on BookTube and is not valued as highly as she should be. And so I'm gonna go with Megan from Tome Infinity. If you haven't checked out her channel and you're here, you should absolutely go check out her channel because she is like so creative with all of her video ideas. She's also an incredibly talented artist. She made my channel art. She incorporates art into her videos. She's always coming up with new ideas. The Tome Infinity and Beyond Readathon is her brainchild. Like seriously, just go check out her channel. She's the fucking best. Next, I have Riesling, which is a crisp, highly acidic wine with floral aromas. It's a really good mix of dry and sweet, and it's very drinkable, and like I said, it is my personal favorite type of wine, and for this I'm going with a booktube channel that is the kind of channel that you should go to if you want just some of everything, like some humor and some books that you don't see on every other channel, and that is just like really digestible and pairs well with many personalities, as Riesling pairs well with many foods. This description made no sense, but I'm recommending Megan and Sue from Spinebreakers, who are two of my favorite human beings on the planet. They are so great. They're incredibly intelligent women. They're both very well educated and they articulate themselves so well, but they also have the mouths of sailors, and they drink beer, and they are sarcastic and funny, and they're just so great. If you like my channel, you will love their channel because it's basically like this level of sass, but there's two of them. Seriously, go check out their channel. They're fucking awesome. Next we have Pinot Grigio, which is a zesty white wine. It's a drier white and it has a punchy acidity, and it is just refreshing. Refreshing like lemonade on a hot summer's day was the description I found online, which I just thought was fucking amazing. And for that, I'm recommending Anna from Anna Reads, who is just the snark queen of BookTube. She's so good. She is just like brutally honest all the time, and it's so refreshing, and she has good reasons for disliking the things that she does, but when she tells you why she doesn't like it, also delivers it in a way that's just like so funny, and she's awesome. Next we have Chardonnay, which is a rich, full-bodied white wine. It's a dryish white, but has a lot of versatility, and for that I am recommending Erica from The Perks of Books, who is one of the first booktube channels I ever subscribed to, and I'm still subscribed, and I love her so much. We've become actual friends. She's like so welcoming to new people in the community. She's the sweetest. She is wonderful, and she just like churns out that classic booktube content that has made booktube what it is. And if you have not watched Erica, what are you doing? Honestly. Next we have White Zinfandel, which is a rosé with a higher alcohol content than a lot of the whites, and it's also got a good level of sweetness. It's a really, really accessible wine. It's a really affordable wine, and for this I am recommending Abby from Abby Mac Reads, who is, again, incredibly welcoming to new people in the community. She is so sweet. She is like legitimately in this to make friends, and it's so nice. And she reads a really good variety of books that are not necessarily the things you typically see on BookTube, but she also reads some of the more popular stuff. She's really open to anything, and she is just wonderful. Seriously, check out Abby's channel. Next we have Lambrusco, which is a bubbly sweet red. It's a highly acidic wine with berry flavors, and for that I'm gonna go with Stephanie from That's What She Read. She's awesome. She is one of the hosts of the Books in the Freezer podcast, and she mostly does horror reviews and just like talks about horror books on her channel. So, you know, stuff that's like a little darker and a little creepier, but she is just like this effervescent, delightful human being who is just so incredibly nice. Next I have Pinot Noir, which is a light to medium bodied red wine that pairs well with many foods. It has flavors of herbs, spices, and berries. For that, I'm going with Sean from Eclectic Reads. Sean somehow manages to balance like really, really in-depth conversations about things with just like his personality and a lot of fun, and I just really think that his channel is super palatable. It is, as his channel name implies, very eclectic. Next we have Merlot, which is a soft, elegant, and approachable red wine, which is sophisticated but very easy to drink, and for that I'm going with Alex Black. She does mainly reviews and vlogs. She talks about nonfiction a lot, and she just makes it so accessible and approachable for people, and it's a really good way to like ease into reading some kind of heavier books if you don't do that already. Next I have Cabernet Sauvignon, which is a full-bodied savory red with smokier, spicier, dark fruit flavors. This is a dry red wine. It's definitely savory. There's like little to no sweetness in it. And for this I'm going with a channel that is like straight up information, reviews, like you learn something when you watch these videos. And for that I'm gonna go with Justin from Triumphal Reads, who reads mainly nonfiction. He does a lot of like historical books and science nonfiction, and he does actual reviews of those books, and he's just so intelligent and so articulate. Like his channel's very light on fluff, but it's so great. And next I have Mead, which is a wine made from fermented honey. It can have a wide range of alcohol levels and can be sweet, semi-sweet, or dry. It's also something that's very popular at Ren Fair, and I am associating this with a channel that reads a lot of fantasy books, which I always in my brain associate with Mead, and he's like funny and just seems like such a genuinely nice guy, and I just, you know, love his channel so much. And so for that I'm recommending Lazarus from Between the Books and Me. I've mentioned him in videos before. Seriously, he does not have the number of subscribers that he should, and you should go watch his channel because he just like, it's like watching his videos is like talking to a friend. It's excellent. And next, my final wine, we have Sangria, which is actually a punch that's traditionally made from red wine, brandy, fruit juice, and chopped up fruit. And it's really smooth and fun to drink, and you do not realize how drunk you're getting until it is too late. And so for this I am going with a channel that is just like so much fun to watch that you don't realize that you're actually learning something and getting useful information until the video is over. And for that I am gonna go with Rebecca and Sarah, the Tea Hags, and I also think that they will appreciate that they are the booziest channel on this list. But their channel is so good. They read such a wide variety of things, and they're both so analytical when they read stuff, but they're also just sarcastic and swear probably even more than I do, and they're just They're fucking brilliant, and you should go watch their channel if you haven't. I will link all of the channels that I talked about in the description, as well as Megan and Sue's video and Josh's. And if you haven't checked out any of these channels, you absolutely should. And if I mentioned you in this video and you haven't done this tag already, you are tagged. You don't have to use wine. You can use whatever you want as your topic. You can go back and use cheeses. You can look at Megan and Sue's video and use beers. You can use wine. You can use a genre of TV show. You can use ice cream flavors, you know, whatever. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you check out all of these channels. I legitimately watch all of these channels every time they post a video. I love them all so much. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.